Hello, traders. We are 4 hours into the session, and it is January the 7th, Thursday morning. I'm going to show you some stocks that have been coming up. Here we got a bullish explosion right out of the gate, JMIA. Let's see what it's doing. And I'll go back to the other. You can see a breakout to a new high for the day. Big volume right here. Take a look at the daily chart very quickly. Looks like we've got a bullish flag formation here. It's getting above the 8 EMA. Could be a really nice signal. This is not typically what I like to look for in the bullish explosion alerts. What I really want is that's not to say that this isn't a good trade. This actually might be a very good trade because you can see the volume coming in here right now. But these bullish explosion alerts, I know the average volume for every 5-minute increment for every stock, and I know that 20-day average. So when this bar came up for this 5-minute period, that was heavy volume. Boom, it comes up on the explosion alert. Oftentimes, we'll see this one bar go through a 20-day high and have a very, very long bullish candle. When we see those, we know that it's news. That news is so fresh, it hasn't even hit the wires yet. People haven't been able to read and digest the news yet, but somebody's on it. The volume is there. That's what brings it to our attention. When you see those, you jump on it. Bullish explosion alerts are part of Option Stalker Pro. So we're going to ignore JMIA, although that would have been really nice already from 37.80 to 38.64 just in the time that I started doing this video. This one search alone, this explosion alert, you're going to get probably 2 or 3 of them a day. Just one of them will pay for an entire year of Option Stalker Pro. In any event, I wanted to show you the chat room, so we're going to go back to it and we're going to take a look. You can see right here, took gain WKHS. That was at 1109. If I scroll back just a little bit further, we'll see that entry. And there's the entry. I'm long, meaning I bought WKHS 2623. That was at 11:01 Central Time. That would be noon East Coast time. So we're going to take a look at that chart, and I'm going to ignore these JMIA explosion alerts because we're probably going to continue to see them. I want to feature that one stock because I want to show you how it was brought to my attention. I used the custom alert window, and I'm going to bring that into view right now. So step one was I had already gone through before the market opened. I took a look at a lot of different stocks. I wanted to make sure on a swing basis that it had relative strength, heavy volume the previous day. It had option liquidity that was greater than zero. All the things that I would look for in a swing trade were present in this stock. And so I took this list of stocks and I put it together. These were the stocks that I was going to be looking to enter intraday. But I wanted a specific pattern. So the market opened gangbusters today. It opened strong. Every stock opened strong. I don't like to chase gaps higher to a new relative high. Those oftentimes reverse. So I'm not going to go in just shotgun approach buying everything. I want to see the stock pull back or at very least compress. Once it's had a chance to do that, then I'll be looking for an opportunity to get back in. So on these particular symbols right here that I had already found earlier in the day, I set them up for this alert. And I'm also going to be looking for a compression out on a 5-minute basis. What does that mean? That means that the stock has been compressing on a 5-minute basis, and finally that compression was resolved to the upside, meaning that the stock was able to break out through the upper bound of that compression. It also had HA2. You've heard me talk about the Heikin-Ashi plotting method that we use. In this particular case, we're looking for 2 flat bottom green candles. That tells us that a trend is starting. So those were the criteria that I wanted to see, and we may actually see one of these stocks come up while I'm doing this video. But I want to focus on WKHS because I want to show you how well this works. All of my members have been able to find a lot of great trades. Look at this baby run, JMIA, WKHS. So we're going to go back to that alert, and you can see right here, yellow dots mean that the stock is compressing. Green dots mean that the stock that it has broken out to the upside. There's the compression. There's the breakout right in here. You can see that was at about 11:05. Got long in here. Took my profits right here. Yes, I missed some upside to that trade, but a very nice trade nonetheless. So we're going to see if anything else. In fact, something just came up here. Look at this. Compression breakout alert GS. And I'm going to put the HA plotting method up because you can see there's your two flat bottoms right there out of a compression. Let's take a look at GS would be an opportunity right now. And I'm going to make this a little bit wider so we can see the price pattern better. There's your compression right there. Flat bottom, flat bottom. This stock is starting to go. So now it's on my radar. That's how these alerts work. You don't have to use the criteria that I used. You can use anything. You can use HA continuations. You can look for reversals. You can use relative strength on a 5-minute basis. You can even use all of this on a swing trading basis. When the criteria are met, you're going to get a pop-up alert down here in the lower right-hand corner. That's going to alert you that, hey, you're interested in this stock. This is a really good entry point for you. So I hope that you take the Option Stalker 2-week trial. For those of you who are on Option Stalker, I hope that you keep refining the process and really working with this search. Again, the main thing is make sure that you've got stocks that are super, super hot, that are running, and you can take a look at this list. These are all stocks that were up huge today, so I was getting lots of alerts. This is going to help you with your entry. So, and here we go. There's another alert. Look at this stock go. This is one that we've been on. That's another bullish explosion alert. That's how they come up. You can tell. Big green pop-up right down here. Click on it. There's the chart. We have been on this stock for the last 3 or 4 days before it even broke out. We'll go to a traditional candlestick chart. Look at that volume. And look, you can see it on heavy buying. This is a search that we run. It's right there. It's been on this search all day. Let's take a look at that daily chart. Yeah, baby. We saw that it was coming up on this 200-day moving average and really trying to break out above it. That was the sign that you want to get in on this particular stock. And look at the strength today through the 100-day moving average as well. It's likely to fill in this gap right here. So if you're looking for a good stock to trade, ARCT. Thank you for watching this YouTube video. I'm Pete Stolzers, and I'm going to keep the trade ideas coming along with lots of education. So make sure to subscribe to the channel and please turn on your notifications so that you never miss another trade. If you like the content, please give it a thumbs up. I've loaded 2 other videos that I think you're really going to enjoy. Stay tuned. We'll see you soon.